I'm doing it for my daughter.
I saw a Chinese girl yelling at her like NPC white kid boyfriend yesterday at Hemingway's. I was having oysters, and she was like a mid Chinese girl, but he probably thought she was so smoking because he was fetishizing her Asianness, obviously. And he looked like Casey Neistat kind of like I have an Asian girlfriend. And their tray of raw bar tray came, and he took the lemon to like lemon the top of to squeeze lemon over the top of the clams. And she was like, put it back so she could take a picture of it. And she Asian mom scolded him.
Yeah.
In like a knee-jerk reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Where I instantly realized, how the hell do people date Asian chicks?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn,
That's
dude.
awesome,
like that must be rough. Like getting scolded in a way that's like very foreign to you as like an Irish kid.
Yeah. Did he look Jewish?
No.
You know, Jews love...
They love
Jews
it.
they'll do anything for a Chinese girl.
They love Asians.
Specifically Chinese.
Yeah.
Jews and Chinese. They're tight. They're like this.
I know.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Well, they obviously fetishize out of the Asian. I'm surprised the Asian chicks don't take that shit more personal. Because like the 10% of like cool Asian like band chicks that are like true, like kind of like rough around the edges. I feel like they would like point that out.
I mean, if another race girl was fetishizing you for your whiteness, would you care? You'd be like, this is dope. I am white.
I wouldn't marry her though. She wouldn't marry me over it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the hunt from the guy's perspective is like, I have to Asian. It's so good.
Well, that's not true. It's weird in person. I don't think I've ever. I don't really feel like I've ever met anybody who really fetishized Asians like that, like hardcore. Who do we know? You?
No, yeah, me. I can't stand Asian girls. No, I have nothing personal against.
That's weird because it's like I've heard that there's people that have yellow fever and they're super into Asians.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't think I know anybody who's like that though.
Yep, you do.
Who?
I don't want to say it.
Who? Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like can't help himself.
Yeah.
Like absolutely cannot help themselves. And like that's just, I mean, hey, look, to each his own. I mean, I tell, you know, I make it very, very evident that like I like Irish like white chicks. Irish, like the fucking Irish, the best.
You know, Delicious Tacos. You know, on Twitter. You don't know on Twitter. Delicious Tacos.
No.
You should follow. Well, I know you don't use Twitter, but
I don't use it well.
he had a comment once that everybody you always eventually have a yearning for the ham.
Is the ham Irish chicks?
The ham is like Polish, Irish, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like salt.
Yeah.
I get it.
I remember in college, this Asian chick. I was excited. I was like, oh boy, what's this gonna be like? And then it was just like whack. It was whack.
Yes.
And she had a hemorrhoid.
Oh. From what?
I don't know.
How does an Asian girl get hemorrhoid? Their diet's so simple.
How does a 19-year-old fucking 90-pound Asian girl get a hemorrhoid? I couldn't tell you.
I didn't start getting hemorrhoids until I was like 270. Imagine if she like took shits like a fucking truck driver.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make
She was shitting in this.
Yeah, she was using a squat toilet.
A ground toilet?
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just from my big racist father that used to just say, you know, raccoons don't fuck skunks.
Yeah.
And shit like
that. I mean, that's what, that's how it is.
And
you ever hear Muhammad Ali talk about segregation?
No.
He like,
loved it?
On some TV show, there's a clip of him like in very plain words explaining why that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how, what's his face is? Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar talks about like black guys fucking white chicks and vice versa.
Yeah.
And he's like, look at this fucking snow bunny bullshit.
Is it this video?
Like black dudes dating white chicks and thinking it's cool.
We don't need to watch this, but yeah, I think it is that video. But yeah, that's I remember I dated a black girl once and we were walking around Boston and I was getting all these like mean mugging looks from black guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, they're right.
Oh shit, this is strange.
Oh shit, I've done something. This is not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, no, I think it's like double funny in this world in 2023 to just be like, this girl's so hot and it's like the whitest chick in the world. Remember? Actually, do you remember? Don't Be a Menace to South Central. You ever seen that? Look up "Don't Be a Menace to South Central." My milk of magnesia.
I think that the races they shouldn't. I think it's if you're in love with someone that's another race, then whatever. But if you're going after them as like a racial prize, I think that's like really disrespectful.
This is so fun. Do you remember this from Don't Be a Menace?
No.
Oh my God, you're gonna love this.
It's right here before me. Do my eyes not deceive me, or am I looking at the goddess Isis herself? Can you do me a favor, my brown skin angel? Can you tap that white girl for me? My milk of magnesia. Oh. Oh. After the devil made you, he broke the mold. Well, maybe you and I could make a little jungle fever.
I love the casting they did for that too.
Wow.
Like that chick is so funny looking. Like
yeah, man.
like that is the funniest fucking chick. And then Dr. Umar like pointing out all these like football players that are dating white chicks and stuff like that. Like and like what are we gonna do? Sit here and fucking pretend like white chicks don't do it real hard now? Like collegiate level jockey white chicks. Don't worry. They call us stinkies.
Yeah.
But I never liked those types of chicks anyway. I like dorky. I think we all the same. But like dorky white chicks.
Oh yeah.
Or computer science white chicks. Or, or what it is. But like those jock broads.
Yeah, those broads were nasty.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Mean, stupid.
Yeah.
They're like talking to like frat guys.
They're stupid as hell, and they stink.
Yeah.
Their dorm rooms smell like Febreze and fucking like fat guy ass somehow.
Yeah.
You ever come across one of those?
Like
a hot girl whose dorm room for some reason smells like a fat guy's fucking ass crack.
Yes.
Mixed with Febreze, like they try, and that's the funny part. Those girls always think that the way to that's to me that's the grossest and funniest part about them. Like it's not them that getting railed by football players. It's not them getting railed by black guys. It's not the drinking. It's that they think if you smell feces and like cheese, like ear cheese from a fat guy in your room, that the thing to do is to cover it with an air freshener.
That's how you
That's
clean.
the grossest part to me. That's the tippy top grossest part to me is they think that you the way around like hygiene is to spray some cleaner shit on it.
Like the girl who sprayed the Febreze on the green room was a jock chick.
Yeah.
The girl that was like, "Oh, it smells in here." Literally, a hand came. Like you know how Sam hates fucking smells, and it would be like a cardinal sin to fucking spray. We saw a fucking hand day one shooting. Like imagine if just a hand came around that wall right there with a fucking Febreze can in it and was like. It was like an attack. I thought it was literally like they called and were like, "This is how you really fuck with these guys."
Yeah.
Put a Febreze can in the room.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Day one of what?
shooting World Peace 1. Some fucking dumb bitch. Like just sprayed because we're fucking in a car. We drove down there like fucking probably smelling like a thigh. Like the inside of a fucking nutsack. So yeah, it is what it is. But
Stinky.
yes, stinky. But yeah, no, those are girls with like shit stains in their underwears and shit like that. Yeah, girls, yeah.
Girls who have panties in their car.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
Yep. I've seen things in like that, the jock chick's car.
Yeah.
And they always marry the same type of guy. Plain guy.
Yeah.
Like
Boston Sam Adams guy.
Golf
like
man.
Plaid print, like a Teddy print, like whatever the J. Crew.
Striped. Probably, honestly, the most money they could find.
Yeah.
Usually the money.
That's called beta. They say alpha fucks beta bucks.
Yep.
So they go out and fuck all the alphas, and then when it's time to settle down and they need resources, they find the beta that has the resources.
And like Tiny Head Man walks in and like does the deal.
Yeah,
and he's nice enough. Like I knew how to like get to them.
Oh yeah.
I could close them quickly. But like when I came time to switch the shit out of their cars, like move the car seat, the stuff in that fucking car was filthy.
Yeah.
Most chicks' cars in general, all races money. It's honestly shocking.
Yeah.
chicks' cars are fucking filthy. Like they should be ashamed of themselves. Because New York is a big fucking city where you can eat 9 kinds of delicious food. If you can pinpoint the best restaurants are there, you have the median income, so you can have the foods and the provisions and whatnot. But you don't want to fucking live. You don't want to marry a prostitute.
No.
You don't want her throwing shit at your dad at the Thanksgiving Day table.
Hell no.
You know you fuck me. You know you fuck me, Fred Hyde.
And what the equivalent of that is that if you're in New York long enough, you smell like the street.
That's right. Yeah. You smell like rat fur.
Like the edges of your clothes are just a little bit dingier.
Yes. Your hands have like a... Yeah, you have like a certain type of BO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your feet have different kinds of sores on them.
You take a little bit of,
more.
you take a little bit of the subway with you.
Yeah.
You get different, and I honestly do think this. I honestly think that it's probably dangerous to hook up with girls in New York City because they probably have like the most advanced, like whatever the most advanced like strain of HPV is.
Yeah.
Like I would be worried about hooking up with girls in New York.
Yeah, because
they got it. Listen, it's a human petri dish. Like, those girls are all fucking.
Listen,
a lot.
That shit go. You know what I mean? It's like it goes around and around and around and around.
Yeah,
that's the problem about New York. Like you can party until 4 o'clock the next day. It's the only place in the world. I mean, Las Vegas is like that, but you don't really want to, so you just kind of stop partying because it's like, oh, this is just crazy. I'm just a crystal meth addict out here. But in New York, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You'll find like a group of rich gay guys that are like, I'm going to a rooftop party. And you go to a rooftop party in New York, you're like, oh, this is fucking fat. Oh, this is rich. Oh, shit. That's a rich socialite's kid that has a penthouse in downtown, and this is beautiful.
This is what I see in TV shows.
Yes.
As opposed to Vegas where it's like, where's the stuff that I see in TV shows?
Why is no one around?
Who's this fat black stripper?
Yeah.
Their ass in my face.
Yeah. You gonna give me more money? Yeah. Getting like a
where the money at?
Come on, you know you got money, Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah.
Oh God. But like shit like that, like in other towns when you like Las Vegas, New York, I mean even like in LA, but LA you party late, but I think people are a little more holistic. New York is like a fucking steam train of party.
Yeah, in LA the next day they're recuperating with yoga and like green juice and stuff.
On the beach.
And I would say in LA you really have to, what you'd be worried about is getting AIDS. But in New York, you'd have to be worried about some sort of hyper strain of HPV. But LA, they don't. It's just simple, cut and dry AIDS that you'd have to worry
just
about.
Old plain Jane AIDS.
But the next day, everybody's recuperating. They're going to yoga. They're going to get green juice, and it's also just the fact that they're driving too. Like you're not getting packed into a meat wagon like subway car to go to the next meat cell.
You can get fucked up when you're taking a meat wagon.
You're going nice house, going in the car to nice house.
Yeah.
You know,
to shitty apartment, to backyard pool. Like the times I've gotten really fucked up in New York, the things that I were like I went to a pool one time.
Yeah.
Like in the backyard of brick buildings.
Yeah.
I go, how did you get a pool here? He goes, through my living room, piece by piece. I was like, holy shit. The owner of the Lawrence Cervidio and Emerson took me to a party in a pool, but it was fucking insane.
Yeah.
And if there was drugs there, it would have gone insaner.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like, I'm at the rooftop party on like a 37th floor. Then we're like carring to a pool.
Yeah.
And then it's like, boom. And even like what the guys, like these guys went to a fucking party at some like rich chick's house.
Something about the level change too, like going high up in a building.
Yes.
That's different than being at a nice house.
Yes.
Because in LA, the craziest thing you can do is go to a nice house.
Yeah.
You know, which is
like
not, that's not that crazy.
No. Yeah, it's cool.
Going high up and getting a view and being tight, close in with other people. That's much stranger.
Yeah, that's like being like head next to a working engine. Like your head is next to the fan.
Yeah.
And that has something to do with your sensibility. And if you just talk to anybody from New York, if you think you're good at partying and doing drugs and doing that shit, if you hang out with like old school New Yorkers, like I'm sure like Gavin McInnes and shit like that, like good New Yorkers are nuts.
Yeah.
Like you can't hang. And I can go pretty hard, but it goes like, I don't know, New York's got like a special type of horsepower to it. It's got like another gear.
Oh, yeah.
But if you can treat that fucking city like the fucking whore it is, that's why New England is so great. Because
you're 3 hours from that place.
Yeah. You don't eat 2 gallons of caviar.
Yeah.
You like a spoonful of it. And you can kind of spoonful that That's why New England is wonderful. Not Boston, just Rhode Island, Hartford.
Everywhere except Boston.
Yeah, everywhere except Boston. Too many Chinese
Dude,
people.
Boston fucking sucks
Yeah,
ass.
too many cornball Chinese people. Like
Yuck.
clean